Hi there, Jack here from Bridge Coffee Roasters in our London showroom. Today I'm with the F18 by Sanremo. In this video, I'm going to talk you through the two different ways that you can adjust the coffee dose settings and volumes for your machine. So what's great about the F18 in terms of your coffee dose settings is that you can program all of your shot buttons completely independently across all of the group heads. And the easiest way of doing that is within the settings menu. So when you're on the main display, simply hold down the middle button with the three lines. That will take you into the settings. Tap through to the next screen and the bottom right button will take you to your dose programs. This will let you walk step by step through all of the shot buttons on the machine and adjust all of their volumes independently of each other. Each group head has 4 buttons that you can program: the short and long single shot buttons and the short and long double shot buttons. So you can fine tune all of your doses to the milliliter up and down using those plus and minus buttons. So this volume refers to the amount of water that is going through the puck rather than the amount of liquid espresso that you're getting in the cup. And a good rule of thumb to remember is that every gram of coffee in the basket will absorb about 2 grams of the liquid going through. So if I've got 80 ml programmed and I'm using 18 grams of coffee, 18 times 2 is 36. So I'll lose about 36 grams of liquid to the coffee itself. So with 80 ml of water going through the puck, I'll get around a 44 gram shot of espresso. Once you have made adjustments to your shot, simply press the tick in the bottom right and that will save. And then you can keep going and adjust all of your shots independently. So in that settings menu, it's really easy to access all of the shot buttons at any one time, but you might not necessarily know what kind of impact that is going to have on your coffee. So the second way of adjusting your dose will let you brew a shot manually, see how it tastes, dial that in, and then record and save that shot across all of the group heads at the same time. To get this to work properly, there's one extra bit of equipment you'll need, and that is an external scale to weigh your first shot of espresso. So the first step is to measure and weigh out the correct amount of coffee to go into the portafilter. When you know exactly how much coffee you've got going into the shot, it's really easy to stay repeatable and consistent. So always think about using an external scale or a grind by weight grinder as well. In here, I've got 18 grams, so I'm gonna tamp that and then load that into my group head. I'm gonna place the scale underneath and a cup. Turn on the scale and make sure it's reading 0. So the next step is to put the F18 into doses setting select mode. And to do that, simply hold down the manual brew button on the left side group head for a few seconds until you see the lights start to flash. At this point, you can then select one of the shot buttons that you want to program. And now I'm going to go for the double shot button. That will then start a brew. And using the weighing scale, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the right amount of coffee out. So I'm going to aim for a 40 gram shot of espresso, and when I've reached that point, I'll stop the shot using the same button again. I'll stop it just shy of 40, as there'll be a little bit of spillover. So there I actually got 38, so I'm a little bit away from the 40. I could go in and reprogram that if I wanted to, but I'm perfectly happy with 38. After a few seconds, the lights will stop flashing, and what that means is that that brew has been recorded and saved onto the double shot button. So now every time I use that button, I'm going to get exactly 38 grams of espresso out. And that will have also saved the shot onto the same buttons on the other group heads as well. So I hope that was useful. Just a quick explainer on how to adjust your coffee dose settings on the F18. If you have any more questions, then don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.